Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Today, a matchup out of the American League Western Division between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. Los Angeles attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Jesus Luzardo gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now into the box, David Fletcher, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And underway from Oakland as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, Dero. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
To third, Chapman's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. And he puts it on the ground to second. Gloved by Lowry. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Just short, hit hard. Andrus fields it cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Angels leave 1. Angels nothing. A's coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Andrew Heaney gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes now to Andrus. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Batting second.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Count now a ball and a strike.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Let's listen out.
Batting third.
Oh, he really had to unload a strong throw just to beat the runner at first that time, and the show track data is in. 88 miles an hour, near the upper range of what you'll see from an infielder, and it seemed to make all the difference on that play. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 11 home runs and 33 driven in. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So now to the plate, Justin Upton. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the AB now. Luzardo is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Jared Walsh. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 10 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Lowry's got it, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7. The right fielder, number 34.
Now at the plate here is Dexter Fowler as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch on the way. Hit in the air out to center field. Laureano finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olsen. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's 4 for 14. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for wrap number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
High chopper to third, right to him. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, Mark.
2 down, no one on base. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. A's are gone in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Laureano comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 33, Max Stassi.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. And now the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pinder is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Stepping up is David Fletcher. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Left side. Way to get dirty. The throw. How about that? They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More from the East Bay right after this. And that brings up Chad Pinder, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's got 2 hits in 18 at-bats. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. Pinder aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit down the line at first. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
And he fouls this one off. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for Oakland. Not shortstop.
Next it'll be Elvis Andrus. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And it's 1-1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Curveball taken a little high. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Jed Lowry is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. 3 innings in the books, still no score on the show. All set for the start of the 4th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Striding in is Mike Trout. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fouled off. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Justin Upton the next to hit.
Justin.
This one also hit deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate.
Matt.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Now to bat, Ramon Laureano, trying here to plate the tying run from second. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Chapman leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Into the concrete staircases and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the A's have grabbed a 2-1 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Mark Hanna is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Fouled away. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Back goes Trout to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 2-1 A's. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels' offense with their manager between innings. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping in once again is Jared Walsh. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The right fielder, number 34, Dexter.
No one on with one down, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler. Home run number 9 on the year as the Angels have come back to tie things at 2.
The body language from this hurler right now isn't the best. You can tell that he's struggling a little bit, and he laid one right down the middle right there, and he paid the price for it. That was a bomb.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. In there, a base hit. Now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. In now, Max Stassi. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Angels are able to tie things up thanks to this solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here at the Coliseum, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job position in the game. You can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The right fielder, Steven.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
So here is Sean Murphy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was right there. He decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and grab some bench.
Elvis Andrus is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Trout has a run on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Through 5, all even at 2-2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Fletcher. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. Grounded to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. 2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Trout with a big swing, but he jumped out a bit too much as this one will curl foul. The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Here's Jed Lowry now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Second baseman, Jed.
Popped him up.
Lowry.
Walsh over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. So with
Now
1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Now a check swing, but did he go around? He did, says Mike Fillmore, and it's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Popped up. This one for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet. Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trout has a read on it, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First delivery to him. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Fly ball right down the line and left. Pinder settles under it, and there's 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
Leadoff man gone for the left fielder, Justin Upton. First pitch on its way to Upton. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Hey, this better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone is not a good look.
At the plate, Jared Walsh pulls this one into the air out into right field. Piscotty on his horse. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Digging in will be Ramon Laureano. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
On he pops it up. Coming on is Fowler, and that's going to land foul.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
The next 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Trout giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So now it's Mark Canha. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. And now here is Chad Pinder. It was a flyout for him in his last trip, and it's fouled away. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the. J.B. Wendelken has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
That last at-bat, Matty V, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at-bat. If he does, this guy might hit in back-to-back jacks.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. He's under it and makes the catch standing inside the visitors' bullpen. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
At the plate now, Jose Iglesias as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Pinder will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out. Stepping in next, Max Stassi struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Angel gone, and score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Jaime Barria is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Now it'll be Stephen Piscotty. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 5. Hit in the air out to center field. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. Fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Fowler. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the shortstop, Elvis.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. First pitch on its way. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike 1. Popped him up. Into the stands. He got it. A's are gone in order. And this game is still tied at 2-2. And now, David Fletcher. His prior history in this matchup, he's a .333 hitter. Here's the first pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Shohei Ohtani stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Swing and a miss for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Slow grounder to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets them in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
To the plate now, Anthony Rendon. Big man will try to bunt his way aboard. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan. And with it, the inning is over. Angels strike for one, and it comes on this solo home run. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's now 3-2 Angels. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Matt Chapman stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting, first base.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olsen. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 2 for 4. Lifted down the line in left.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Fouled off. Last strike now for Oakland. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Angels came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jaime Barria gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. For the Athletics, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, they left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.